agenda tackling the schools to prison pipeline is exactly that, for that reason, because the disproportionate number of exclusions with regards to, and I'll go specific, particularly black boys, is rocketing and it's getting worse.
Why do you think that is?
I believe partly because of the academisation of schools, partly direct discrimination. We have girls in school with hair like mine, natural hair that grows out of their head. They're kept in isolation for sometimes up to 4 weeks at a time and told that their hair is unacceptable for school. Now, I don't see how my hair is going to change me from learning.
Sorry, I just... Tell us that again. Did I hear you right? Literally for a hairstyle.
For hairstyles. So there's boys that come into school with cane rows who've had cane rows since they're in primary school, and are told that their hair is unacceptable. And I've specifically asked the teacher in a school, not far from here in fact, if their hair was long and straight, would that be acceptable? And I had to warn her, be very careful on how you answer, but her answer was yes.
Emma, what do you think as an MP?
I think it's quite appalling, but I think I'm absolutely right. I mean, we've heard reports of children being put in isolation for having the wrong type of haircuts. I mean, this whole stigma and this whole issue around putting children into isolation units in schools and this zero tolerance behaviour policy, which somehow is meant to fix all of these problems, I think is driving some of the exclusions.
Yeah, so that's obviously then a completely different perspective from what we're hearing about. You know, if a child has got behavioural issues for whatever reason and they're disruptive in class and they need sort of special attention elsewhere, that's one thing. But are you saying that kids are being permanently excluded from school for not the right reasons and therefore put on a different path?
But also, they also, as well as hair and the way how they look, they're all dressed in the same school uniform, but then we have children with learning needs who are, number one, not being identified, when sometimes you can see clearly that the child has a learning need. Two, they have actually, by being identified, have an EHC plan, but the EHC plan is not being followed by the school. Then they're kept in isolation again. With isolation, not given any work, they end up falling behind. Now, a lot of these children are quite high levels. Now, you've got quite intelligent children filling up proofs. I do this, I'm in schools every single day. I'm in hearings every single day. I've been doing this since 2011. And I'll say this, from since 2011 to date, I have not lost but one case. Now, that says to me, when I say not lost one case, where we've gone to the governors, which to me is a waste of time, then we end up having to go to independent review, where it's completely independent of the